So according to the internet, today is the 20th anniversary of the release of Jason X in the United States, and I thought, let's just take a day and look at the home video stuff from Jason X. I'm going to show you what I have. We're going to look at some of the foreign stuff that I really want, especially the German media book. That is so cool. Of all those media books, the Jason X one is the coolest one. But just a few words. I'd be remiss not to say just a few words about Jason X. I love this movie, and I think it's probably one of the most fun space horror movies ever made. I always try to tell people, when we did this Crystal Lake Memories Part 2 on the You Need a Horror podcast, I said, don't look at the movie at what it could have been. Every movie you could look at that way. You can look at every single movie as what it could have been with more money. Look at what they did. Look at what they did with nothing. It was this little movie that could. And Jason X has stood the test of time because it's in one of the greatest franchises ever, because Kane Hodder delivers his classic Jason performance, and it's fun. Space movies are fun. Not all of them are as entertaining as Jason X, and that's okay because Jason X is special, but I love Jason X. It's really fun. It's made by people who love the franchise, and it's made with love and care, and you can see that. Jason X is so fun. I love it. Uber Jason is one of the most greatest characters ever. I love Uber Jason. So maybe you should watch Jason X today because it's the 20th anniversary in the United States. For some of you, it may be the 22nd or 21st anniversary of when you torrented or LimeWired it first, whenever it was, or Napstered it. I don't know if Napstered it. You could download movies on Napster. Anyway, we're going to look at some home video stuff. Now, we've got to start right here. We've got to start with the classic VHS of Jason X. I mean, of course, this came out in 2002 on home video. It says America Online on the back of this VHS tape, and that's just really weird. But let's look at the cover art. Like, the cover art for Jason X has always been something that I've loved. I loved. It's kind of like an updated take with the New Blood. You've got the blade in the middle, and then you've got the two faces on the side. But here you've got regular dirty old Jason, and then Uber Jason, which Uber Jason is the best. Uber Jason is the only character that can take Freddy from Part 2. How do I know this? Just trust me, I'm an expert. I have a PhD on this. Uber Jason can take Freddy from Part 2, but it'd be a close battle. And here's the back of the tape. Now here's the bummer. We'll set this here. This movie, had it come out when it was done, there's a potential it could have gotten a Laserdisc. Overseas, especially in Japan. Let's say this movie came out in 1999. There is a chance this movie would have gotten its Laserdisc release. It's very possible. Even if it came out in 2000, Japan could have gotten it. Because Japan has Scream 3. America had shut down production of Laserdiscs by 2000. But in 1999, Laserdisc was still around in America. I have the Blair Witch Project on Laserdisc. So it is possible that Jason X, had it come out when it was supposed to, could have gotten a Laserdisc. So next we're going to look at the DVD. So obviously Jason X got a DVD release. I don't have just a regular DVD case, but I have exactly the same thing. So I'm not going to pull up a picture of it. But here is what's called the Jason Slasher Collection. Now I got this back in 2009 or 10. So as you can see, it comes with the 3 New Line Jason entries. And they come in skinny DVD cases. Now this is what the DVD release of Jason X would look like, which is identical to the VHS cover. This one does not say America Online on the back, though. So that's a bummer. So the VHS has a one-up on this DVD. You look at the disc, Jason X disc. Could you imagine if all DVD cases were just normally this thin? Like, normally this thin. How many movies you could fit on your shelf? How many movies you could fit on your shelf? Just for reference. Here's Jason That Goes to Hell and Freddy vs. Jason. So that's cool. So that is the New Line Slasher Collection. If you don't own this, I recommend grabbing it. It's a cool little set. It's a cool little box set. Alright, so the next thing I have, obviously, in conjunction was, it came out in the big box set. We're going to look at the regular Blu-ray release, too. I'll pull up pictures of that. But I'd be remiss not to show you. Let's see what the artwork is for the picture of Jason X in here. Let's see. Okay, so that's cool. There's Jason X in the Warner Brothers box set. And I love that shot that they got of Jason right there. Stuff's exploding. Kane Hodder's looking like a beast. Great shot. And also, I love the fact that on the killer bonus disc, they gave Uber Jason some love. Look at that. That is the best. Jason X is freaking amazing. Let's look at the next disc of Freddy versus Jason. Of Jason X that I have. And that would be obviously from the Scream Factory set. And here it is. The Scream Factory Blu-ray of Jason X. The back looks different here, obviously, because the Scream Factory disc shows its new bonus features and stuff like that. Now, let me reverse the art on here, because the art is reversible. And there's actually some differences on the back. Here's the reverse side. And then on the back has the Android. So that's cool. Okay, so now let's look at some pictures of old VHS tapes, foreign VHS tapes, foreign DVDs, that media book I was telling you about. And let's look at that for a minute. So the first thing I did find was, I believe this is a French VHS release, because I have a French mini poster that's exactly the same, so I'm going to assume. Unfortunately, it wasn't the most fruitful search for VHS tapes. I can only find 3, honestly, but this one's cool too. It's close to the American on the front, but this one has much cooler art on the back. And I did find a picture of this screening copy of Jason X. I wonder if anybody out there has one of these, because that's really cool. A screener copy of Jason X. I wonder how much that goes for. So I kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole with the DVDs and stuff, and I found the ad for the Jason Slasher collection that I have, and that's just really cool. I'm assuming this came out right around the time that the remake came out. So one cover I found was this one. I believe this is like a UK cover. It's obviously in English here, but that's pretty cool. That's a DVD. I don't know if this is real. This says it's the German. I pray to God that's real. That is so cool. Freitag der 13. They always put Friday the 13th on the front. Okay, this is, like I said, I went down a rabbit hole. Here's a custom DVD cover. How sick is that? Friday the 13th, Part 10, Jason X. And then here is what was the Alliance double bill, Freddy vs. Jason and Jason X Blu-ray set. I believe this is Canadian, I think. So Germany has been putting out like the Friday the 13th movies on Blu-ray and media books like multiple times. They've done retro cover art from like the VHS tapes. They've done custom art. They have done custom posters. You guys have seen my I Love New York, Jason Takes Manhattan. Well, the Jason X one is so slick and nice. Look at it. It's got this cover that it comes on. It is a gorgeous piece of entertainment. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find pictures of the actual inside, but I'm actually going to share a picture right here of a channel I found. Check him out, man. He's got a great video on it, and you guys can see the inside of it. Alright guys, that's about as much as I can get through for now, looking at the history of some of the Jason X on Home video. What an amazing film, what a legacy, 20 years of Jason X. Wow, I mean that is amazing. I love that film, and it's all grown up, what can we say? Watch Jason X today. It's the 20th anniversary. You have nothing else to do, right? Don't watch Halloween. Don't you dare watch. Put that DVD of Halloween down. Put in Jason X. Happy anniversary, Jason X. Cheers.